Like, no, you're just... But I seen this post from The Cut, and it's from Hey Teffy, and she talks about, I guess she gives advice for The Cut, and I just wanted to weigh in on it, so let's get into it. I will put the comment right here, and then I will read it, and I just want to share my thoughts. So it says, I run into the issue of coming off scary to men. Some friends of mine say I'm not being approached by men because I'm intimidating. I don't want to make myself small or center myself around the male gaze, but sometimes I just want to be asked out to dinner and drinks. Any big sister thoughts? So, as a big sister who is a formerly scary or intimidating, or I make men scary, as a former woman that has scared off men and men are intimidated by her, I have a lot to say. This is something that I got a lot. I got it a lot growing up. And usually it just means that you're direct, you're honest, and you don't be putting up with ABS. But let a man tell you, he's going to use every word in the book to put you down, to make you feel small, to make you feel like you're the issue. When in reality, he just don't want to be held accountable for what he got going on. No, but for real, that's all that is. It's okay for you to be honest and direct, and you should never make yourself small. You should never change yourself for a man, period. And also, just let's just start there, period. Never have to make yourself small. Never have to center a man in order for you to be wanted by men. That's not what it is. If he's going after something else, that's fine, and he can go after something else, and there is going to be a woman that's for him, but you're not the woman for him, and that's okay. What isn't okay is centering him or centering what other men think of you, and taking that, internalizing that, and making that your whole identity. We're not doing that, girl. We don't do that around here. I know it's hard because you feel like, dang, like what I'm doing wrong, and dang, I don't want to be scary, and dang, I don't want to be those things. Like, you're not any of those things, girl. He's just not the man for you. And you have to remember that. Like, I think of rejection as redirection, and I'm so thankful for all the men that rejected me, because I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I don't need to be put down or told that I'm doing something wrong just because I don't appeal to you, and I don't have to. And you shouldn't either. What I would tell you to do though is, girl, maybe you need to get out your city. Maybe if you're on them dating apps, maybe you need to set it for a different city, because you'd be surprised that there's going to be men out there that like a woman that's direct, like a woman that's honest, like a woman that's going to hold him accountable so that he could be a better man. I promise you, there are men out there that are like that exist, that's going to treat you like a princess, that's going to allow you to be soft, allow you to be able to operate more in your feminine, if that's what you want to call it. And it exists, girl. It's there. And as a happily married woman, and that's honest and direct and used to scare off men, I have all of that in some. So don't be discouraged with being yourself. I just think maybe you have to be open to dating outside of your town. Maybe you got to spread it a little wider. Okay, see what happens. You never know. But I do just want to say, like, it is unfortunate that we as women, like, we have to go through this, because I think we all want to be wanted and desired and pretty princess treatment and all of the things. And I think all women are deserving of all of those things. But at the same time, you can't allow a man that doesn't see that in you to be your thing. And for you to take that, internalize it, you don't have to do that. Like, that's not something that you got to do. We don't got to do that. It's okay for you to still be yourself, show up for yourself, but maybe just broaden your scope and see what comes to you, girl. That's what I would say for that. So I like that question. I feel like that was really cool, really tea. Like, yeah, that's what I would tell. That's what I would tell you, girl. That's what I tell my friends. That's what I tell my little sister. That's what I would tell younger me. Like, if I go back to 20-year-old Coquise who was dealing with all of this, and she was dealing with men talking about you're intimidating, you're scary, you're all of the things. And it's like, no, you're just, but that's neither here nor there. So this was fun. I enjoyed this. I think I'm going to keep doing these things because, one, I just love giving advice. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do, and I enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed this too, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.